Beer here back at the Fantasy Bar. 6 games on Monday. We got 6 plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including one of my favorite value plays on the slate. We'll build a game stack for you. A starting pitcher in the mid-range I think has solid upside. And of course, my favorite play of the night. Who we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Hope everybody out there had a great weekend, and thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out today's video. Now, before we get into the plays, as always, do me a favor. Make sure you click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel as well, get notified when these videos get released. And lastly, head over to scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs. That link right below me in the description. Go and check it out. As soon as you're done with this video, go ahead over there, look around. I promise you, you're going to like what you see. All right, let's take a look at tonight's slate. Again, 6 games on the docket. I think that gets trimmed down to 5. Looks like a ton of rain in the Cincinnati area. Cleveland, another one that we got to keep an eye on. So this may go from 6 to 4. If we have to make any adjustments to the 6-pack, we certainly will, but mostly avoided that game in Cincinnati. All right, let's get going. Want to say thank you real quickly to everybody that reached out about the Friday night 6-pack. Was great. You know, we want to keep that going. Obviously, home runs from every single bat that we gave you. 2 from Schwarber. Big night from Shane Bieber. So I appreciate all the comments and all the winning lineups out there that helped with the 6-pack on Friday. So let's get going here on Monday. Again, you're only as good as today. So let's do it once again here tonight. We're going to start with a value play. A lot of flexibility here. First base, second base, third base. Matt Duffy of the Angels. This guy, one of the better values, if not the best value on this slate. And again, that positional flexibility is why sometimes you get stuck with that last spot or two, not sure what to do. This guy can be that guy that you kind of plug in at whatever spot you are lacking in or you don't like on the slate tonight. Plus, comes in swinging a good bat. 5 multi-hit games for him over the last 9. Very good fastball hitter as well. 393 WOBA against that pitch, and he'll certainly see plenty of those from Michael Wacha, who gives up almost a 45% hard contact rate to right-handed hitters here. So Duffy, just simply too cheap. Utilize that positional flexibility here, leading us off in today's 6-pack. All right, let's go to the outfield. We're going to go back to the well on one of our Friday stars. That's Yordan Alvarez of the Astros. Now, this one, lefty on lefty. For some reason, people are allergic to it. They're not going to utilize it. Plus, you got Robbie Ray as one of the pitchers that's likely going to be one of the higher owned options. So what does that mean? We're going to get pretty low ownership here on Yordan Alvarez, who's actually hit lefties with a lot of hard contact. You generally don't see a number this high in this type of matchup. We're talking almost a 50% hard contact rate. 352 WOBA against lefties. ISO north of 200 at 214. And going to see a lot of fastballs here from Ray as well. WOBA over 400 against that pitch. ISO over 300. And Ray, yes, big strikeout guy, great pitcher, but can be vulnerable in the power department. 36 and 42 in our power mix here. Yordan Alvarez, a low-owned option with a ton of upside here tonight against Robbie Ray. All right, let's go to the starting pitcher spot. Man, not a lot to choose from with 6 games, but we're going to go to the mid-range here with Blake Snell of the Padres. So I like what I'm seeing here from Snell. 13 strikeouts over the last 2 starts, and the pitch counts are what I really like. A guy that can pitch deeper into the game, 98 and 104 pitches in those 2 starts. We get too many starters that are coming out at 70, 75 pitches. So we're going to get Snell for more innings than we get our average starting pitcher for. And this Mets team, yes, they've been good. When we look at some of the numbers against lefties, mostly middle of the pack here in all of the major categories. So not been terrible, but not been elite either. And you look at a projected lineup, 6 of those starters, 19.5% or higher strikeout rate against left-handers. Fair prices here for Snell. It's still going to allow you to get your favorite stacks in those lineups. It would not surprise me to see him end up as the highest scoring pitcher on tonight's slate. All right, let's get back to the bat. Speaking of stacks, let's go to Toronto here with outfielder TEOSCAR HERNANDEZ. So Toronto obviously looking like the smash spot against a bad lefty here. Will likely be very popular in tournaments, so I don't hate going that route and then getting low ownership somewhere else. A Yordan Alvarez is something to switch it up from what most of the builds are going to look like. Cash games, I think you need multiple pieces from this Toronto team tonight. Now, TEOSCAR HERNANDEZ had a rough stretch there, no doubt, but has really gotten it going here of late. 4 multi-hit games for him over the last 6. You're getting a hitter in the middle of that lineup at very fair prices. And the numbers against lefties, just outstanding. Some of the best that you will see. 464 WOBA, 353 ISO dating back to the start of last season. Lynch has struggled with righties. We know that. 365, the weighted OBA for him since the start of 2021. TEOSCAR Hernandez, still too cheap, buy low after that rough stretch, in a great spot here against the Kansas City Royals. All right, let's go to the other side of that game. I think it's stackable. Another guy we're going to go back to the well on after a productive Friday night at shortstop third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. So one of our big five, we introduced Bobby Witt to the fantasy bar, gave him a spot, and we're getting right back to the well here on a Monday. I love these prices here for him. Again, we know this is one of the best young prospects in all of baseball. To no surprise, leads this Kansas City team with a 253 ISO against right-handed pitching. And our power mix is certainly there as well. 40% hard contact rate, 39% fly ball rate here. Again, very stackable game, even if you don't. Bobby Witt playable in all formats tonight against Ross Stripling. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, we want to continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play, free to play, and congrats to all of the recent winners. All you got to do, get in the comment section right below the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And I want to know your Beast of the Night there as well. But for the contest, all you have to do, give me the highest scoring hitter fantasy points of the 5 bats I'm going to give you on FanDuel tonight. Closest guess is going to win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. So just need those fantasy points. But again, I want to know who your favorite play of the night is along with that guess for a chance at some free RotoGrinders Premium. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play of the night, you know him as the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going back to Toronto. No, we're not going to go with Vlad that we had on Friday. We're going a different route here. We're going to stay in the outfield and round things out with George Springer of Toronto, tonight's Beast of the Night. Now, Vlad was good to us the other night. He's certainly in play as well. Again, Toronto, very, very stackable. Get multiple pieces here. But Springer, the guy I want to highlight tonight, 4 multi-hit games for him over the last 8. Home runs in 2 of the last 3 games. Numbers not quite as impressive as Teoscar Hernandez against lefties, but still pretty damn good. 265 ISO and a WOBA north of 400. Also a very good fastball hitter. We're talking 488 WOBA and a big 371 ISO. So a lot of power against the fastball here. We mentioned Lynch, the struggles with righties. Look at that power mix, guys. North of 40 in the fly ball rate, almost 50% hard contact rate allowed. Toronto, again, in a smash spot here in George Springer. My favorite Blue Jays bat, my favorite bat in general, and my favorite play of the night, making him tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that wraps up for Monday night in the fantasy bar. Again, weather wreaks any havoc. We should be okay with these picks here, but if something happens or these guys are not in the lineup, we will make the adjustments in the comment section. And let's talk some baseball. Again, don't forget your guess. Fantasy points on FanDuel. For my highest scoring hitter, I want to know who your Beast of the Night is. You got thoughts on a starting pitcher, a stack, whatever it may be, guys. Let's talk some baseball in that YouTube chat here on tonight's slate. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Best of luck on the slate tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with another 6-pack for you. Salut. Good luck. We'll see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist